The last time that I covered him was
Almost
way
wrong.
back in July, and so much has happened. From Nova being caught in yet another Discord scandal to being fired from numerous jobs. The past 5 months have been very interesting, and we're going to cover it all here in this video. For those who don't know the story of Gabriel Gage, I highly recommend you go check out my previous videos on him, but a quick rundown would be that Gabriel is a TikTok content creator who is infamous for his Wingstop reviews as well as numerous controversies that he has found himself in, some of which have been pretty awful. And it seems like history is repeating itself, because we would discover that Nova was making the same mistakes that had landed him in hot water in the first place. But I'm getting way
That's what I'm
ahead
trying to
of
find out.
myself. We have
What
to
did he
start
do?
back at the beginning of July. Gabe
Let's
was
see.
known to frequent a karaoke bar where he liked to sing and let off a little bit of
What
steam,
the
but he had made the
fuck?
fatal mistake of revealing the location of this karaoke bar
Yo.
to his TikTok audience. The bar would be flooded with phone calls telling them all kinds of stuff about Gabriel, the guy who was singing karaoke occasionally, and this would eventually result in his ban from the establishment,
Oh
posting
shit.
these somber words to his TikTok. "There will be no karaoke videos for the foreseeable future, as I am not allowed there anymore." This was
Why is he talking like that? Nigga thinks he's Obi-Wan Kenobi or something. Why the fuck is he talking like that?
effectively the
Yo,
end of
what's
Nova's
wrong with this nigga, bro?
long-running karaoke series, and he would have to move on to different forms of content to keep his viewers engaged. During this time of experimentation, Nova
Alright, bro. I feel
noticed
very
that
uncomfortable
people
looking at this
really
nigga from this angle,
enjoyed his
man. Like,
workout videos, despite
what
the
is
fact
this?
that the comments are full of almost nothing but criticism on improper form when lifting, his usage of the
Looking at the
workout
meat. That's what I'm saying.
supplement
Looking at this nigga's stomach,
creatine,
his
and of
meat,
course
gooch, and all. Like,
filming in the
he
gym.
knows what he's
But
doing.
Nova
I know
didn't
this nigga.
care
He's a
because
weirdo.
these videos were doing much better than the majority of his catalog. But those weren't the only videos that were doing well for Nova. He had also started visiting what he called a kava bar. To my understanding, Nova would drink a cocktail made of both kratom and kava. This mixture will
What?
supposedly lower anxiety, depression, all of those bad emotions. But both kratom and kava have been known to have addictive qualities, and when taken in high amounts can hurt you. So would you like to know how Nova's chat reacted when they found out that he was doing this? They
Kratom
were
and kava? Have you heard
absolutely
of that before,
thrilled,
Twin?
and would use
I
the
ain't never heard of that
comments
before.
section to encourage Nova to do more dangerous stuff. Nova's comments section does have some people that are fans or posing as fans, but the majority of people are just saying the craziest stuff. And this was well before Nova's controversies involving minors. His comments section
What is you? Ow, I want to bang on my desk, but it's 4 o'clock in the morning. What is wrong with these niggas, fam? Like, what is actually wrong with these guys? What is wrong with them, bro? Like, they're so like, what is actually their problems, bro? You said why I sound like Drake? I'm from Toronto, man. OG got a Canadian accent. Yeah, I'm from Toronto, man. I'm a Torontarian.
on, it's only gotten
Most is
worse.
the first one
Nova was
for
rolling out new series after new series, and soon after discovering the success of his Kava videos, he would find yet another form of content that would keep his audience engaged.
How good are gas station showers? Let's find out.
Nigga got a unibrow. This nigga gross.
Oh. Awkward fail. Damn
Wait, hold on. Did I just get suspended on TikTok Live for harassment and bullying? Bro. This nigga just said fucking W. This nigga just said W. Yo, this nigga's the worst. Nah, this nigga's the worst. This nigga just said W. Yeah, I was on live on TikTok just now, and I just got my access removed for harassment and bullying. Bro, hello? Well, fuck it, bro. Fuck TikTok, time. Fuck TikTok, Tim.
Okay, that part was pretty awkward,
We
but
still
I
out
got
here.
in. So, I did see Shoko Show do this. So we're gonna test how good these showers actually are, because I want to prove to you guys that I do shower. So
What?
it looks like they do give you soap and fresh towels as well.
What?
Go ahead and test the water
Oh,
pressure.
okay. Not gonna lie. I swear to God, I thought you just walked into like a random like public restroom and was about to go shower with like the hand soap or some shit in like the sink. I wouldn't be surprised if you did it, bro. I'm gonna be so real.
See, decent pressure on the water. All right, I'm gonna go take a shower. I'll be right back. Oh my God, that felt so refreshing. I also like the fact that there's a fan here, so I can just dry off a lot faster, and it feels so amazing. Now, the $1 million question. Y'all are probably asking how much I paid for the shower. And the answer is $18. So now let me share my final thoughts. $18, I do think it is a bit steep, but hey, I do think that if you need a shower in a pinch, it's worth it. And plus, that shower is much better than the one I have at home, so.
This video would be so successful for Nova that he would soon film a part 2, criticizing the previous gas station's water pressure and cleanliness. Nova had grown
Hold on.
quite critical.
Hold on. I'm not knocking the niggas grind. But nigga left the house to go to a gas station to pay $18 to shower. I mean, bro, it did numbers for his like, you know what I'm saying, his page and shit, but I feel like that nigga didn't even shower for real. I feel like the nigga just lied. Nigga looked dry as shit. Like he looked dry as fuck. Like his hair didn't look
In
wet. His lips didn't
reviews
look wet.
as of
Nothing
that
on him looked wet.
time, he would visit mom and
Nothing
pop
on his-
restaurants around the area
Nothing-
and give
Never
them
mind, bro.
poor
Yeah,
reviews,
never mind, yeah,
or
never
sometimes
mind,
not
never
even
mind.
mention their name because he said it was that terrible. I think a prime example of this would be a review of a sushi restaurant that Nova did, where he just absolutely trashes the establishment.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that Subway order? What is that? What is in the Subway order? What is in this Subway sandwich? What is no.
Where he just absolutely
crap,
trashes the
brother.
establishment.
What the fuck is in that Subway sandwich? Bro, no, I keep pausing it at like the wrong second. What is in that sandwich?
That Nova did, where he just absolutely
What is that in that sandwich, fam? What is in the
Trashes
sandwich?
the establishment.
You see what I'm talking about? This nigga just be eating bullshit. Like, he just eats dumb shit.
What is good, y'all? It is Hanova Kadri. I am once again doing this video as a voiceover because they were playing copyrighted music inside of this
Bro,
restaurant.
there's a time I seen this nigga's TikTok, and he's like, yo, I'm making this crazy ass, like, soda, like, mix. When I tell you this nigga took 2 sodas, I think it was Mountain Dew, and fuck, I forgot what the other soda, it was like some special edition Mountain Dew and some next shit, and he mixed both of them, and I think he put something else that was sweet into it too. And he's like, yeah. He took a sip of it, and you can see the sugar rush in his face. Like, bro, like, he's a tweaker. He geeks. Like, something's wrong with him. He's
After a
sick.
night out at the Kava Bar, I went to the Shiki Restaurant and Oyster Bar, or Hibachi Bar, something along those lines of the name, in downtown Coeur d'Alene. And I started off my meal with a onion mushroom soup, which I wasn't a huge
What part of
fan
Chicago are you
of.
from, Toy?
There just wasn't a whole lot of flavor going on, and
Wait,
me personally, I preferred that
I
miso
just realized
soup
this
that I
nigga
had
name is
gotten
Felon.
at that other sushi restaurant I went
this
to.
nigga, yo.
Yes, I'm talking about the one that gave
Young
me food
nigga, man.
poisoning. Then next
Young
up, we
nigga.
have this house salad with a oriental dressing. Let's go ahead and try this out. Me personally, I loved the veggies on here. I just wish the dressing could have been a little bit better. But even with that, I still preferred the salad over the soup. It just had a lot more flavor.
Anton Ego is the secondary antagonist of the 2007 Disney Pixar animated feature film Ratatouille. He's a cutthroat
You an
food
ATL?
critic who was made infamous
Type
for his
shit, son.
scathing reviews and cold exterior.
Tight
This was
shit,
the man
son.
that people were likening him to in
I'm
the
trying to go out to
comments
ATL,
section.
man.
The
I wanna
part
go out
that
to
I
ATL
find
for
the
real, for real.
most interesting is that Nova will post this scathing review on Soup and Salad, and the next video will be him reviewing packaged tuna. And he nearly gives packaged tuna 10 out of 10.
What's it like out there
You
for
can
real? Like,
never
what's the
really tell
realistic
which
life
way
out
a
there in
Nova
ATL?
food review is gonna go. If you need proof, look no further than the clip I'm about to show you.
I know some of y'all are questioning the overflow of whipped cream. They overfilled it, and it caused a huge freaking mess on the table, so that's not good.
That shit look fire. What is that?
Nope. Maybe I just didn't mix it up enough. Tasted flavorless. Still not good. Is it just me, or does it just taste like club soda with almond milk? Is this worth it? No.
Nova had absolutely no issue criticizing small businesses, big corporations, anybody who he thought had served him a subpar item. And he carries this attitude over into his content as well. For those who don't know, Nova was hosting a podcast called The Hour of Joy. Episode 1 was a scathing criticism of myself and many other YouTubers. Nova and his co-host sat there for an hour criticizing how I had covered him in the past. So I was very curious as to what episode 2 would look like. I'll admit I shouldn't have been surprised, but I was. The second episode ended up being over Daniel Larson. Another thing a lot of people don't know is that I run a podcast every week at 6:30 Eastern Time, right here on this channel, and me and my co-host Smokey MCC will often talk about Daniel Larson. So I assume that Nova's plan was to become the next big podcast in town, that he would steal all of our viewers by providing a superior form of entertainment. But the Hour of Joy episode 2 was almost unlistenable. The Hour of Joy was more like a half hour of joy, and then 15 minutes of Nova up doing things away from the microphone. If I'm being honest, the Hour of Joy was eclipsed by the Instagram that Nova used to promote it. The Instagram started out innocent enough, with Nova just promoting the Hour of Joy and posting a couple of videos, but it soon became clear that someone else might have some form of influence over the account. Nova was not happy with myself as well as a great many other YouTubers, so he would post about us on his Instagram. But eventually these posts got absolutely wild. Nova would start promoting violence, making racist statements, and wishing a number of nasty things upon myself and other YouTubers. I can't include any of these posts because they were crazy. Nova denies making them and said that he was hacked, but as I previously stated, this would eclipse the Hour of Joy. Another hot topic of discussion around the community would be the state of Nova's house. While all of this Instagram stuff was going on, Nova was pretty oblivious to it, so he would continue to post his regular content, which has now grown to include cooking videos. And during these cooking videos, people began to notice the state of Nova's home, which we would see more and more of as the months went on.
Yo. What is big ass trying to cover like? Yo, bro, bro, ew. How are you gonna cook on this, bro? This is so gross. Yo, niggas are so fucking nasty, bro. Like, how? This is a fire hazard, bro. I know this guy has roaches, bed bugs, termites, caterpillars, bro. Like, this nigga is gross. Look, what is that? Is that a carpet or is that a teddy bear on the floor? Bro, this nigga's nasty, man. Wait, you can do that? Can you? Is that foil or plastic?
Nova had made this video at the request of his manager, and we got a good look at the state of Nova's cooking appliances. Nova has always been
His
reluctant
manager?
to give tours of his home. He has been asked time and time again,
Yo.
always saying that he won't for reasons that he will not specify. But if you watch enough of Nova's TikToks, you'll get a good look around the house. And don't worry, they will be included in this video. But for now, there were things far more
Nah,
pressing
bro.
than ravioli food reviews, because the trolls had once again located a place that Nova frequented. This time they would call the gym and complain about him filming.
Wow.
They complained so much that he was kicked out and had to find a new gym, saying that because of this he would be stepping away from TikTok for a few days, only to post a video of him drinking kava hours later. His trips to the kava bar were getting more and more frequent, and his comments section was loving it. So Nova was emboldened to make more content, and it's this that would give us another great look around the house.
I've got it to work, but before I play it, look at this beautiful green color. This is absolutely
So
beautiful.
basically, what's happening here is they bully the man at a certain places, push him into doing that kava and whatever the other shit is, boost him on that, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, they fuck with me," and now he does more videos, and then bro, this nigga is just he's
Alright,
cooked.
I'm putting in the record now. Oops, I forgot to turn off the wires. I forgot to untie the wires.
Not only did this video give us a good look at Nova's living room, but it was also the beginning of Nova's collection of vinyl, which would become another reoccurring series on his TikTok page. It would also be around this time that Nova would realize that his manager was a troll. The Instagram with all of the crazy statements about myself and other YouTubers was most likely ran by this individual. They're the ones that asked for the Alfredo cooking tutorial from Nova, and I also believe that they're the ones that came up with the Hour of Joy in the first place. Nova stated that he wanted to rebrand the Hour of Joy as a solo project, and that his manager was a troll. But this only seemed to make the problem worse, because people would contact
Is this
Mormon
nigga eating pasta
missionaries
and milk?
send them to Nova's home. After this happened, Nova would make a video about it,
Nigga just
showing
ate
us
Alfredo
his new
and drank
Book
a
of
cup of-
Mormon and stating that he had never felt so close to the Lord, thanking the trolls that had sent them there, and proclaiming that this was a new chapter of his life. We would not hear mention of this again after a week, and Nova would go right back to producing the same kind of content that he had. One thing that he particularly seemed to enjoy was listening to music, often posting about his record player or speaker. Well, one night when I was live streaming, I was watching one of these videos, and I noticed something in the background that was quite intriguing. Nova would make a video stating that he was eating his lunchly, watching Talk Tua, and listening to the thick of it. But in the
Holy
beginning
shit.
of my video, I paused and noticed what I did. There are these brown speckle-like stains all over Nova's wall and on the corner of his bed. When I noticed this, Nova was in chat, as he will sometimes do to either threaten me or insult me. And I asked him what these stains were. The reply I got was no comment, and then I never saw him for the rest of the stream. I don't know what these stains are, but they certainly won't be the last ones that we'll cover in this video. I think Nova didn't care much because he was currently focused on producing the next episode of The Hour of Joy.
Hey,
The next
Alexander
episode of
McCadry,
Talk
I just
Tour.
wanted to let you know, Hour
What is
of
happening?
Joy will unfortunately be released one day early. That's right. Something is actually gonna be early
Oh, I
for
can go
once.
live again. Let's
I
go.
did not procrastinate. I got Hour of Joy done, and yeah.
For people who have seen my previous video on Nova Online, they would know that the Hour of Joy used to have a co-host, a girl that Nova referred to as his social media manager. She was the person talking to him during the first episode of the podcast, and her disappearance was very sudden. Nova proclaimed her a troll and didn't elaborate much from there, but she would later reveal that she was only 15 years old, and that Nova knew this, confirming it with DMs that they had between each other. She described Nova as flirtatious towards her, and that, like I said, he was full aware of her age. Nova wants his audience to believe that she was just a troll, but he willingly took on a person who he knew was a minor as his social media manager and podcast co-host. The Hour of Joy already had so many issues, and this was the nail in the coffin, in my humble opinion. And many other YouTubers made videos on the situation, causing Nova to go into panic mode, trying to distance himself from the Hour of Joy as much as possible by renaming the show.
Hour of Joy is no more. Hour of Joy is now officially KiwiCore, where we delve deep into the inner core of lolcows and see how they originally became lolcows in the first place.
What?
Anyways, look out for the first episode of KiwiCore coming out the 14th.
Yo, what the fuck did you
Nova
just say to
was
me?
trying to do everything possible to distance himself from this most recent controversy. By renaming his podcast KiwiCore, he thought surely people would drop the issue of his minor co-host, but they did not, and this is something that Nova is still reminded of to this day. As I stated previously, Nova was in full damage control mode. He wanted to do everything he could to try to turn this situation around, eventually landing on what is probably the worst solution to said problem, a solution that made my blood run cold.
JD's and Lenelman, the new Discord is now live. It's in my solo. Go ahead and join it.
Nova is already infamous online for singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to a minor in an age play Discord, as well as sending a number of inappropriate messages. So starting up a Discord of his own just seems like a terrible idea, made even worse by the fact that Nova did not plan on age restricting it in any way, shape, or form, which allowed people of all ages to funnel into the server. And right off the bat, things were not good. Here are screenshots between a 16-year-old and what appears to be an adult.
How old are you? 16. Foaming out of his mouth. Bro, you ain't Jupiter.
Conversation like this was extremely regular in Nova's Discord, already reprehensible to allow
Nigga made
this
a
kind of
pedo
stuff to
Discord
go on
and
under
made it
your
public.
watch. People were
Insane
having
work.
disgusting conversations, sending NSFW material, and Nova did nothing about it. When one user asked if another one was underage, Nova responds with, "At this point, I don't care." It is so blatantly obvious that Nova knew what could happen and still allowed it to. Even his mods were begging him to make it 18 and up, several leaving when he wouldn't. I stepped down as a mod because I don't agree with the way things are being run. And another mod states, "I wish I had the answer to that, but unfortunately it seems like some people don't want to keep it restricted to 18 and up only for some reason." For some odd reason. Nova was the owner of this Discord
They need
and
to go to
had
hell, bro.
100% of the
You need to
say
go to hell.
in making it age restricted. As you've seen, multiple mods begged him to do so, but Nova wouldn't listen, and it seems he failed to give them a reason as to why he wanted the server to remain unage restricted. Already what we've seen is enough for a controversy. There is weird behavior going on in his Discord, and he's doing nothing to stop it. But one night, things would get so much worse.
Oh my
During
fucking
a voice
God.
call in Nova
Oh my god, ew. Look at the state of the man's
one
kitchen,
night,
bro.
things would get so
Fam, what? Yo, this guy has beer roaches in his crib. Like, there's a Nah, there's a whole bunch of roaches running around this place, bro.
So much worse. During a
This guy's
voice
so
call
nasty.
in Nova's server, some
What's wrong with these
extremely
niggas, bro?
inappropriate things happened. Illicit materials were being shown in this voice chat left and right, with numerous different people being involved in this. And there were minors in this call, exactly what Nova had been warned about, and exactly what he had failed to prevent. Though Nova himself didn't do it, it was under his watch in a Discord server that he was owner of. The same server whose mods were begging him to make it 18 and up. And how he handled the aftermath gives a pretty good window into his character.
I know this guy's
Nova
rancid.
wouldn't
I know he
even
has a
address
crazy
the
stench to him,
situation
like-
until
I
hours
know he
later,
kicks, like, he
claiming
walks
that
by
he
you, he
was
just-
taking a
and
nap.
his breath
And when
just
he
kicks,
returned,
like-
he still had no intention
Ugh.
of shutting down the server. Let me read you a couple of posts that Nova made in the aftermath of this situation to the very same Discord that all this had occurred in. Where the Kentucky Fried do I begin? Oh yeah,
Whoa.
I know. Hey Kiwi Farms, if you're reading this, you, and I hope you burn in the deepest pits of fucking hell. Anyways,
Whoa.
back to being on topic. The behavior in voice chat today is absolutely unacceptable, and I'm sorry it wasn't taken care of sooner, as I was taking a nap. But we are keeping the server on lockdown for a few days until
Yo.
all of you can learn how to behave. Everyone who was involved in the NSFW scenario will be banned with no appeal. Once again, I am so sorry you all had to go through this.
But earlier you
Hey
said you
guys,
didn't give
after
a
the whole
fuck.
Discord situation
Bro,
today,
what?
I think it's best that I not open up another server
Get this
right
nigga
away.
out of here, man.
I'm probably gonna wait for about 1 or 2 months before I try again because that server got hacked not even a month into its opening, and oh my god, ended in a disaster. The truth comes out in the end eventually, guys. The trolls are soon gonna be found out to be wrong.
Yo.
Novine Universe, signing off.
Another post from hours later reveals that he has no intention of deleting this server, only starting a new one. Alright, so talks of the mods and I
He has
making
no
a
intention
server
of
for
deleting
everyone
it, but
18
making
and
a
up
new one.
are in the works. This server will remain
So he has
the
one
same,
Freakazoid
I will just
server
not
and
be
one,
as
like,
active as
normal
the
server.
other one.
Yeah,
His
bro.
solution to the Discord
him outta
debacle
there.
was to simply start another server, and this one would be 18 and up, with absolutely no intention of deleting the previous unage-restricted server. After being told time and time again it was a bad idea, even after all of this, he still didn't want to delete it, and I never heard mention of him wanting to. Everything that happened regarding Nova's Discord would be covered on my podcast, Too High for Stupid, every Wednesday
At least
at
the nigga washes
6:30
his face.
Eastern
At least he
Time.
washes his
We
face.
even booted up a special episode because there was so much that had happened in the past couple days. And after merely analyzing the situation and reading a few screenshots, Nova had a bone to pick with me and my co-host Smokey, making this post to his Discord server. You know, the same one where all this terrible stuff had occurred. To everyone coming from Kiwi's stream, just know I'm about to ruin their whole careers. Watch out. Their time is numbered. Nova's threats weren't really of much
hell?
concern to me. I was more
does
worried
this nigga
about
think he
the
is?
horrid cesspool that was his Discord server, and how many more people were going to be exposed to its grotesque nature. But in what seemed like divine intervention, the server would be hacked. Remember how I said Nova had no intention of deleting the Discord? Well, he really didn't, and it took people who quote-unquote hacked into his Discord to do this. To this day, Nova still intends to start another Discord server, and it's a terrifying concept because it seems like every time he's been involved in Discord, it's gotten worse and worse, so I really don't know where it could go from here. But I do know how Nova handled the aftermath of this situation by raging against anyone
You
that
know, it's niggas like him. It's people like him. Why you need to be wiping the seats down after, like, you know, before you use like the shit at the gym. It's niggas like him. It's nasty ass niggas like him. It's really niggas like him. Cause I know he's leaving some form of residue on this machine right here that's gonna infect you in some way somehow. You need to like sanitize the seat, everything on this machine before you use it. Like
covered
it's
it.
just
He
niggas
blamed
like him.
the whole situation
You sit
on
down on this shit, you
hacking
gonna be a bed
and
bugs.
trolls, but
This
even
niggas
if
like
it
him.
was,
It's
he
niggas
still
like him for real.
allowed
It's niggas
all
like
of
him.
this to happen under his watch. And then, of course, his co-host being a minor. There has been a mountain of evidence against Nova in 2024, and I doubt that that will stop anytime soon. Things would not get better for Nova after the Discord debacle. There were more
This
people
nigga's not even
than
trying to
ever
work
that were
out.
angry with
He's dead ass not even trying to work. He's just here. He's just here with a camera in front of his face, doing bullshit on the people in the machine. Fam, get the fuck off the machine, bro. Like, go home. Go for a run or something. You're not doing anything.
him,
You're just doing
and it
fuckers.
would start to affect his real life more and more, losing yet another
He's not trying.
job.
He's just
Nova
doing
made
bullshit.
the decision to post a TikTok of him with a Subway uniform on, quickly revealing the location of his employment to everybody. He has
This
done
nigga
this before
doesn't-
by wearing
Yo, this nigga's a fucking idiot, bro. What's wrong with these TikTok niggas? They're all stupid. You've done the same thing, post your location. Niggas come, they take your spot down. Why do you keep posting your location? What are you
Walmart
doing?
items, another establishment that he was fired from.
Niggas don't be
Still
learning.
yet to learn that people pick through the background information in these TikToks. His financial situation would grow so dire that he would take to TikTok, begging his audience to help him find a job.
This is only going to be an 18 plus video for now because this doesn't really apply to people under 18. But hey guys, if you're in the Spokane Valley to Coeur d'Alene Circle area, I am looking for a new job. My email's in my description. If you're a manager at any place, I'm desperately looking for a new job. Or if you work at a place you know is hiring in those cities, let me fucking know. I am desperate for a job right now. Anyways, yeah, I'll hear from any of y'all soon.
Eventually, Nova would
What?
find this new job and
What?
go back to producing more content on his social media platforms. He uploaded the first episode of Kiwi Core, an exact one-for-one copy of The Hour of Joy. There's nothing really of note in these podcasts. He's mostly just talking about random people from around the internet, many of which I cover here on this channel. He also started posting more videos about health and fashion,
He looks like one of
which
those.
were a big
He looks like
hit.
one of those girls.
Quick
You know those ones, those
question.
LGBTs
Why do I look
that just be
so much
tweaking like
better
over little
clean
shit. Like he looks like one of
shaven?
those lesbians.
Ah, yes.
What?
Okay, so I just straightened my hair, and I freaking love this look so much. Oh, yes.
He would also develop a love for the franchise Harry Potter, playing over 1,000 hours of Quidditch on his Steam, and proudly displaying his Harry Potter items to his TikTok audience.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. It does have in real life Lumos, but crazy. I just don't have the batteries installed yet. Wait, is that 97? It is. Have to wait till the park and ride. Anyways, that was one of the few things that I got from Barnes & Noble. Let's get to it. As I already mentioned, the Harry Potter style wand with the illuminating tip so you can actually cast Lumos in real life. Another add to the music collection, 1X by 3 Days Grace, which I'm actually really well getting into. And we've also got this Hufflepuff overpriced $25 fucking pen. That's Washington for you. And then I also got these Quidditch stickers because I'm really big into Quidditch right now.
Quidditch.
And
What is
finally,
that? Must
we
be my
got
research.
these little mini little bookmarks. They're technically page clips, but they serve the purpose of a bookmark. And you bet I'll be using that Hufflepuff one a lot.
While a great many people enjoyed these videos, I was
guess
far
W nerd
interested
shit,
in
I
some
guess.
others, particularly the
W
ones
Harry
that
Potter,
showed
I
us
guess.
around Nova's house. Like I said earlier, if you watch enough of Nova's TikToks, you'll see the whole home. And this past month, we've gotten a pretty good look of it. So we're gonna start off with some of my favorite rooms, first of which being the kitchen. An amazing and
This nigga's
wonderful
so
place where
fucking
Nova
mad.
crafts
What's
all of his
wrong with these
amazing
niggas,
food
man?
reviews.
Why are you guys so
Gordon
nasty?
Ramsay's beef Wellington bites. I know it's dirty.
Fam, what? You know you're gonna record. You couldn't. at least wipe it down or something. Like, you couldn't just throw the crumbs. You Dylan, thank you for the follow, man. W Dylan, man. Bro, no, real nigga shit. Like, you couldn't clean this? You knew you were gonna record this. You decided, yeah, I'm gonna record. Nigga thinks he's hood meals. Bro, this is nasty. Bro, this is... Oh my god. Bro, if you just don't want to clean OD, put foil at the bottom of this shit, so whenever shit just drops on it, pick up the foil, utu, garbage. This nigga's doing bullshit. He's just nasty. He's just nasty, man. Look at the state of the fucking air fryer. Bro, this guy's gross.
Not long left. Woo! Total cook time, 18 minutes. Effort level, 1 out of 10.
There would also be more images of Nova's home leaked from when the Discord was active, so this is another angle of his kitchen. I believe we saw this on
Holy shit, fam. Nah. I know like you're supposed to be authentic and shit, but bro, this is insane. You need to clean up, bro. I'm gonna be so real. I don't know. If you need help, bro, just say you need help. This is fucking out of, like, this is out of order. This right here is out of order. He needs to get belt put to his ass for this. This is fucking out of order. This is your kitchen, fam. You come here, you go into your fridge, you cook. I know he doesn't wash dishes. I know there's bare dishes in the sink. Look at the state. Look at the mess. He's a hoarder. He's nasty. He's a hoarder.
live stream one day,
He's nasty.
but that is the dining area. Then we quickly move on
He's
to
nasty.
Nova's room, probably the most interesting room in the home. Here is a video Nova made
Holy
dancing, promoting
fuck.
his new YouTube video on his channel. But this is not the only look that we have at the room, actually quite the opposite. There were also images of it from different angles leaked on the Discord
Holy
server,
shit.
revealing the state of his desk and floor. But Nova himself would give us the best look of all of these when he posted a new type of series to his TikTok
Oh,
channel.
shit,
It would be
bro,
of
this
him
guy's
flexing
gross,
his
bro.
3 different methods of recording, running them all at the same time to give us certain perspectives of the same video, when in reality all they do is give us a good look around his room. Here's some of the footage.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am filming on 3 devices at the same time. If you're in the device that I am holding, then you are being recorded on my iPod. You can see it in the reflection of my Google Pixel. Guys, if you are being filmed on the ring light, then that means you are being filmed on my Google Pixel 9.
Let me see that
And
angle,
now, let's go over here. If you are being filmed over here...
Is that the
then you
design
are
of the
being-
fucking shelf, or is that like just broken, bro? How is this holding up, bro? How the fuck is this holding up? If this is the design, this is kind of tough. If not, bro, how the fuck is this holding up?
Filmed on my
That's insane.
1 minus 10 Pro. Let's bring it up here. It's actually called a OnePlus 10 Pro, but I was so disappointed with OnePlus
So
that I
without
decided
the
to
angle,
give it
bro.
the nickname 1 minus 10 Pro. Anyways, I figured I should flex a little bit just to make this video over a minute. So this
Flex.
to the OnePlus 10 Pro, my most expensive
Flex.
model in my
This
collection.
nigga don't got no shape.
Then to my iPod.
What is he flexing?
And finally, my Google Pixel 9. This vinyl is worth a lot. And it's the most expensive one in my collection. Anyways, guys.
It would be in this video that I
Where's all the
discovered
angles?
what
I'm trying to see
many
what-
had already noticed about an object in Nova's room, and that would be his bookshelf.
Okay,
a piece
so I'm not
of
tripping.
furniture that
not
seems
tripping.
determined to defy physics. When you look at a video that Nova posted way back in April,
Yo,
the
look at the
bookcase was
state of
just
the man's
fine,
stuff.
but over the course of these past 6 months, it has
Yo,
been
bro, what the
absolutely
fuck?
changed. I believe
niggas are
both
so
due to the
nasty,
weight
bro.
of the things
Ew,
that he is
man.
putting on the shelves, house, his poor construction of it in the first place, and the weight exerted upon it by this pile of items in Nova's corner.
Bro,
If
taken.
anybody can tell me
This is
what
here. The man's
bookcase
desk is
this
right here.
is,
He
I
sits
would
right, bro. That's
be
gonna drop
really
in boss's
interested
head.
to know down in the comments section. It seems like the most durable bookcase I have ever seen, and I kind of want to own one myself. The Immortal bookcase was extremely interesting to me, and I talked about it at length during one of my live streams. Well, Nova must have caught wind of this, because only a couple of days after people really started talking about it, he decided to disassemble it, claiming that he had broken it during a Kick live stream, disassembling it and replacing it with a newer model. But life wasn't all new bookshelves and no controversy for
So
Nova
instead of man
Online,
cleaning his house,
because he
he's-
would
he's-
lose
he's
yet
getting new bookshelves.
another job, and once again
Yo.
go to his TikTok audience seeking employment.
Hey, 18 plus fans, I'm looking for a new job. Again. I guess Walmart wasn't the right fit for me. And yeah, here's all my, that's my Walmart vest. But hey, Walmart wasn't the right fit for me. If you guys live in the eastern Washington, northern Idaho area, between Spokane Valley and Coeur d'Alene, hit me up on my email. My email is in my, bio, so. Guys, I'm desperately looking for a new job. Hit me up if you have an opening. If you're like a boss or a manager who's just looking for new employees. I'm willing to take any job at this point. Just let me know.
Nova did eventually find a new job, but this one seemed
Damn,
a little
nigga.
different, with Nova having to wake up really early in the morning. So what better way to start your day with coffee? And Nova had the terrible idea of putting his Keurig in his room.
Excuse my crazy hair. It's 6 o'clock in the frickin' morning. But today, we will be trying Death Wish coffee for the very first time.
What is that?
Because I've got work.
I don't think you
in
should be
about
putting that
3
in your
hours,
system.
And I want to make sure I'm energized because I just pulled an all-nighter.
Death
I'm
Wish
also going to be
coffee.
using my
I don't-
brand new
yeah, that would
Keurig
scare
for
me.
that. So, I already filled it up with water. I'm going to be putting the lid on. Let's make some coffee. Got my pod. Putting it in the Keurig.
The reason why he put this in his room is because his kitchen is such a fucking mess. He can't put it anywhere else. So he
We're
has to
gonna
put it
push
in the
the
only
8
place,
ounce
which is his
button.
fucking room. This nigga's...
Wait for that to brew. Nothing like the sweet smell of coffee at 6 a.m.
He claims to have not only stayed up all night before going to this job, but that coffee is going to fix it. I'm sure that Nova has lost some jobs due to trolls calling in, but some of it's gotta be on him if this is the type of stuff that he's doing. The reason I make such a big deal about the Keurig in the room is that it's a fire hazard. Chris Chan had one in his bathroom and it was responsible for burning down nearly half of his home. So God only knows what's gonna happen if he doesn't
Like, do niggas
move
enjoy
this
making
thing
dumb
out.
decisions?
But
You put a
other than
Keurig
that,
in your
I don't
fucking
really have
bathroom?
anything else new
Like-
on Nova. This past half of a
Yo,
year
niggas
has
just-
been absolutely
just be doing
damning
shit.
for
Just be
his
doing
character.
shit,
First,
man.
he gets caught
Just be
hosting a
doing shit.
podcast with a minor. Then he opens an unage-restricted Discord server, and said server was responsible for some pretty terrible stuff. He lost a job almost every month, and his reputation is worse than ever. 2024 has revealed a lot about Nova, and I highly doubt that next year will be any less controversial.
Yo. Nah, these niggas are the worst. These niggas are the worst.